This guy is tough, but the thing we got earlier should be able to block him. Probably. We did it! That giant flame bird is truly...
It's Renee and Ifri! It has been quite the spell!
What delicacies are you desiring to make?
Yes, I was finally able to make that legendary eternal vintage, which led me to ponder. Mayhaps the Phosha and the scorched orb might also exist. Somewhere flames dance.
Phosha? That seems like a unique ingredient. Is it what you seek?
I'm uncertain, but I'd like to attempt it. I've heard horrifying monsters reside where the flames dance. But I believe the rarest ingredients of legend most likely hide themselves in places the faint of heart shall never reach.
Okay, Ifri will help you. I'm looking forward to this dish.
Have you found the ingredients? Or do you want to try my other dishes?
Ifri is certain that these two are the ingredients you seek. Would you like to try them out?
As long as you can make them into delicious dishes, Ifri can find you any ingredient you need.
Aye, thank you, Ifri. Now, observe. I couldn't be more satisfied. You found everything, including the legendary ingredients. I shall return to Resting Town to regale Alice with my simply marvelous experiences.
Thank you for your treat. Safe travels.
fire on this glyph is almost as strong as mine in my prime. No, it's even stronger.
The Ifri is the strongest there is, yet now you question your own power? That's a rarity.
I know what is true.
form he takes. Has his own body become one with the well?
You fused with the well by the power of Goliaths and intervened in the creation of the Scions? I see. So that's how you've created these bodies forged with others' lives. You two are truly maddened at the bottom of the well.
Human, now that you have killed my brother, your words are worth naught. The power you have. No wonder Argus was defeated.
Stop it, Aquil. Look what you're doing. Abandoning the dignity of the Goliath of Pyro? Turning these scions, even yourself, into such mangled shapes, all for the sake of power. The way you cling to power, how is it different from the humans of the past?
We are too weak after all. The power of one Goliath is insufficient to be divided into two souls. We lack not only power, but also the heart. To wipe out the humans and restore peace to Engarden, we must become stronger. I have no other choice.
Our duty is to keep order in Engarden, to mete out justice to those who violate it. We can't just decide to destroy them for a future that has not come to pass. Your extremism is an effacement of our true responsibility.
Duty, responsibility. Enough of this. Ever since our race was born, we've been bound to preserving order as the meaning of our existence, for which we are willing to devote our lives. Only when humans disappear, only when those who harm Engarden all vanish, can we fully maintain order in this place, and put an end to the meaningless losses we have suffered through as well. And this is our duty.
The way you're acting, reckless and unconscionable, makes you no better than the humans you despise. This is not what God wants.
Well, what makes you think that you know what Luca wants? Is your heart telling you this? Or is it just because you are stronger than me when it comes to the heart?
We all err. If you believe massacre is the answer to all problems, eventually every potential cause of trouble will be destroyed, and Engarden will become a land of desolation.
Is that the reason you've joined the humans against us? Though you've said all about these matters, I can no longer. Argus, if we could possess the heart in the first place, would things be different?
The voices of the Goliaths have vanished. It's all over.
Ifri.
Nay, you must have a lot of questions for me. Let's start with who I am. I am Ignis, the Goliath of Pyro.
Ignis? But didn't Ignis die in the grand battle? You've even seen his giant prism bow.
That's merely the body I once possessed. I was ambushed by humans while rescuing the scions of Anemo from a human siege. I had already expended too much of my power, creating the Burning Colossus to guard the entrance to our field, and tearing the land asunder to hold back the humans.
I'm sorry.
Humans poked and prodded my soul in the Holy Ground subterranean laboratory until the Raising destroyed that place. My soul escaped and met arrows, while you were wounded and made unconscious by the calamity. Well, now you know the rest of the story. I used the last of my power to link my soul with yours, borrowing your power to create Talos to protect us from the aftershock. We both survived, and our souls were linked together in a new form, with my God-granted heart now sealed in the depths of my soul.
So that's why afterwards I had slept for days before waking. And some of my memories faded because of the shock. I wonder, can all the Goliaths use God's primeval spell? I had never seen you use it before.
After my heart was sealed, I lost the ability to cast primeval spells on my own, except when aided by primeval glyphs.
Along the way, you've been keen to collect various glyphs. Do you want to use any spell with them?
I had hoped that during the journey, I would gather enough primeval glyphs to undo the link of our souls and restore my powers to Goliath the Pyro. But I just don't know when it will be. Quake? Curses!
It seems to have come from deep under the ground.
It's the Molten Sanctum, where all Goliaths are born. This rumble means a new egg has come into being.
Egg?
The egg of Goliath. Another Goliath of Pyro is about to be born. We need to get to the Molten Sanctum.
This is an egg of the Goliaths?
There are two souls in the egg. Could it be Agus and Aquil? They will no doubt be stronger once their souls are merged. But the egg appears to need some time to hatch.
It's hard enough to deal with them individually. If they haven't changed their minds after being reborn.
If we can find the necessary primeval glyphs, we will be able to undo the soul link between us and restore my position as the Goliath the Pyro. That position will assuredly allow me to keep them in line.
The egg, it's actually beating like a heart.
Renee, have you made up your mind?
Let's go find other primeval glyphs.
I haven't returned to the town in ages, and yet it still feels like home. Reminds me of bygone days when my master taught me how to cook. Ah, it's little Ifri! It's been quite a while. How about a hot meal for the daring adventurers?
Of course!
I've been gone for too long. I barely recognize the town. Old friends, you are welcome anytime. I just finished making my signature dish. Would you like to try some?
I can still taste it.
Your mind?
Nothing to worry about.
I know there must be something going on. Is it because the kitten's gift wasn't good enough for you?
Not at all, Ifri. I just think Roke is so fluffy and cute, and I can barely stop myself from squeezing him in a big hug.
Princess, what happened on the other side of the gate?
Darkened. Stop.
It's you again. Would you do me a favor if you have the time? You two may be precisely who I need to aid me in devising my unique spell.
What makes your spell so unique? Ifrit just learned one.
Well, this spell is much more powerful than what you just learned. I can tell you more if you accept the offer.
You saved our lives, and we have no reason to turn it down.
Good. You are indeed the people I need. Come and see me when you're ready. Renee, have you made up your mind?
I'm willing to help. Please tell me what happened.
When the raising befell us, I was reading in the Grand Archives. My power was lacking, and I could not deflect its direct impact. I could only link my soul to the 3 powerful hallows in the archives, and bound my soul in their field with 3 chains. I've thus survived without being swept into the sea of souls by the flood that cooled the land after the raising. However, though I managed to survive, I was also bound forevermore inside the field and the archives by these hallows.
I can't believe he locked his soul in here with 3 so-called hallows. Humans really do crazy things to stay alive.
Nonetheless, he succeeded and survived the raising all on his own.
I don't hate this place. There's a sea of books, and it would take an eternity to read them all. And yet, no one wishes to remain a prisoner forever. Thus, I've been looking for someone to help me ever since. But after so many years, there have been none to help me in my plight.
Those others were too weak after all. Guess only the great Ifri and Ree can manage it.
Does it mean you want us to help you break these 3 seals?
Clever, aren't you? Generally, powerful hallows are connected to the soul realm, and you will find the seals there. As such, you will need to learn my soul field invading spell. This spell can be used not only to connect to and enter the soul realm, but also to invade the soul fields of others.
Soul field invading spell? Interesting. With that, would Ifri be able to enter other soul fields and do as Ifri pleases? Wait. Why would you need our help if you actually know how to use the spell yourself?
'Tis the price of my survival. The Sea of Souls was meant to exist only in the soul realm. Thus, the force it poured into our realm when the raising befell us was transformed into a raging flood that washed over holy grounds. Most beings could not resist such a terrible sundering. This powerful force could not be sustained for long in the mortal realm. Eventually, the flood receded, carrying the remaining people with it. Their souls were not destined to survive in that realm. I linked myself to the Hallows and exploited their power to resist the first impact. Then those 3 chains secured my soul against the second. The soul link did protect me, but it also bound me to this place. I've lost the ability to access the soul realm after that, and thus cannot break the seal alone.
That's why you will need us to help unseal you then. But can I really master such a powerful spell?
The soul field invading spell is truly beyond the reach of mere mortals. But you are special, young lady. The soul link between you and your companion, it helps stabilize your souls. Furthermore, you carry a strong aura of the Sea of Souls. It must have been caused by multiple deaths and rebuilds in a short period of time. Those experiences shall grant you a better understanding of the nature of souls, which makes it easier for you to learn soul spells. Besides, you are able to understand and use the Afterimage. You couldn't be more suitable. So many unique talents have you. To be honest, if it weren't for Eros, I would have made you my apprentice. Do you know about soul spells? Their elegance and profoundness are far beyond simple elemental magic.
Hey! What do you mean by simple elemental magic? Watch your tongue or Ifri will burn your feathers to ashes!
Thank you very much. What must I do to learn this spell?
Your talent is unique, but alas, it cannot summon the spell directly as I do. You may need the power of an artifact, one that I can make for you. As with Afterimage, you can use this artifact to temporarily perform spells, but it requires some materials to create it. Yes, he must have some in his inventory. Take this. Go to the town of the Exiled and find an antique dealer named Stanley. Tell him the owl hungers. He'll take care of the rest. After all these years on the loose, he should be willing to offer a little help.
Go to the antique dealer in the town of the Exiled. I see.
Seems that your mind works faster than your little companion. Well, I shall return to my books. Come see me when you're ready. This time...
Welcome to my shop. What would you like to buy today?
The owl hungers.
I've not heard that since. I can't believe that oddity really found an opportunity after all these years.
Now that you know what's going on, give the items to us.
Here, this was certainly the hardest to find. I've taken great pains working on it, only waiting for... Anyways, it is quite expensive, dear customers. Have you got enough money on your person?
What? You mean we have to pay for this? It's Levine who needs your help, not us. And the list is 4 items long. Where's the other 3?
Help, you say? I never do anything gratis. It's just business.
But Levine said we could leave it all to you.
It takes some risk to acquire the materials you want. However, as you can see, I'm not but a feeble merchant with nary a lick of strength. For this one, I've already paid a heavy price. Alas, after the raising, Engarden became far more dangerous than it had been for many years. I had not expected such a change, and strength had never chosen me. Well, I'm not really interested in fighting anyways.
So you're Craven. Fine, just tell us where the rest of the materials are, and we'll...
I do appreciate your understanding.
Thank you for your help.
Dear customers,
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Let me see them then. To forge with my mind, to cast into shape. All right, just one more step remains.
What? Still another step remains? Ifri is tired enough to lie down in a grave.
This artifact, though preliminarily completed, lacks the soul power to activate it. It's better if we use rare and powerful souls, those that are thoroughly twisted. While absorbing their powers, we can also purify these souls and end their suffering.
Isn't the town of the exiled full of mad spirits? Just go there.
How much power does the artifact need to be activated?
Not that much. Filling it up until it turns golden should be enough. Such a careless air. Even if I forgot, he should have noticed it. Don't tell me he's turning into a doddering old fool. Anyway, I hope it works fine.
It turned golden! Let's go to the Grand Archives!
Ah, there you are. Is everything ready?
I'm ready now.
This is the first hollow, the Candelabra of Desire. Take out the artifact I've given to you and activate it just as you summon Afterimage. Then you can enter the soul realm of the hollow. Entering the field of the hollows is a good opportunity for you to experience its source of power and energy. You may gain some new understanding. Renee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But the whole field is shrouded in dusk.
Don't worry. I'll guide the way. We've already taken care of the most difficult part. Once we've successfully entered the field, the rest should be no real challenge. Look around. Can you see anything that looks like a chain?
Isn't that it in front of us?
This chain is the source of the seal. All you need to do is break it. In the soul, you should be capable of breaking the seal directly. Be mindful, however. Do not carelessly touch the core of the soul realm. Someone would be angry if you break this hollow.
Piece of cake!
That's it. Break the remaining 2 seals, and I'll be free once again. Seems... seals are broken. I should be able to leave here once I fully regain my power. Take this, Renee.
Wow, amazing! Definitely worth the effort.
Thank you. May I ask where you will go once you're free?
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Making this artifact for you. It reminds me of my past. Perhaps I should catch up with my old friend again sometime. But first, I must prepare something.
This old friend you're talking about.
Well, who else could it be?
Maybe we can use that spell to enter your friend's soul field.
Aye, but we have to be careful.
This is the soul field of a Nemo Goliath? It's just like the physical world. But here, the clouds seem to be a tad darker.
Atmos. Maybe she has fallen too deeply into her own dreams, substituting them for reality. It is in her dreams where she creates the dews and gives birth to her scions after all. Watch out, Renee! Something's escaping the clouds! The guards who attacked us in the Sky Palace. They were probably created by Atmos herself.
By Atmos herself? But why?
As a Goliath, maybe it's an instinctive self-defense mechanism. Though she has fallen into a deep sleep, she still has the ability to constantly create new guards to protect her field.
But the guards, they were more like wanderers without a mind of their own.
Now that you mention it, they were truly a little slow. Wait, that's terrible! Maybe Atmos has been untethered from the Sea of Souls, which is why her scions are unconscious. If she's been consuming her own soul to form these guards, I must make haste to calm her. It's fortunate we have the regeneration primeval glyph. With her own wind primeval glyph, we should have no issue succeeding.
Around here are lightning. Did we succeed, Ifri?
Aye. Atmos has calmed down.
But we still haven't succeeded in waking her.
Not to worry, Ree. Her nightmare is over. We'll discover how to awaken her sooner or later.
A golden crow. Fluffy. I like it.
Maybe there's another path.
Renee, what are you planning?
I'm sorry, Ifrit. So, this is the soul field of the Goliath of Pyro. So vigorous and powerful.
Renee, please leave this place. I can restore my position as a Goliath, and I'll ensure that innocent humans are protected.
But as a human myself, I have no choice.
Even if you destroy their souls completely, the next Goliath of Pyro could be even more radical and powerful. Then the war would never end. We can negotiate with them. I'll convince them that not all humans are greedy villains enslaved to desire. Please, Renee, stop this. Renee, stop! There is a better way. You must trust me.
Sorry, Ifrit. I can trust you, but I can't trust them.
Why must you act in this way?
I can't bear the price of making the wrong choice. Adam, and everyone in the town. I must protect them all this time.
Renee, stop it! What marks the difference between you and them if you act like this? I really don't want it to end like this, but now I must calm you down. Sorry.
Begin, Ifrit.
Thank you, Renee. After my powers are restored, I'll teach these arrogant fools a lesson they won't soon forget. Renee, I never imagined that this day would truly arrive. I lost all my power at the very beginning, and was forced to link my soul with you, my enemy, in order to survive. However, looking back at the days we've spent with Arrows and Rubywood, or the adventures we had. I don't regret my choice in the slightest.
You don't sound like Ifri in the slightest.
You don't often laugh like this as well. Ifri talks however it pleases him.
Thank you, Ifri. I've learned much from you during our journeys. And let's not forget you saved my life more than once.
Renee.
I'll continue down this path alone from now on. Don't worry about me. Go fulfill your tasks and be good.
Of course. And if you find any strong foes out there, don't forget to call me back. With Ifri and Renee together, no enemy could stand before us.
Maybe there's another path.
Renee, what are you planning?
I'm sorry, Ifri.
We can negotiate with them. Renee, stop! There is a better way. You must trust me.
Sorry, Ifri. I can trust you, but I can't trust them.
Why must you act in this way?
I can't bear the price of making the wrong choice. Madam, and everyone in the town. I must protect them.
Thanks, Renee. Thank you for trusting me.
I hope I have made the right choice. Let's undo our soul link and restore your position as a Goliath then.
Wait. Just now in their soul field, I realized something. Breaking the soul link may not be the way. I don't think I should take back my position as a Goliath.
But isn't it what you've always...
Having entered the soul field of the egg just now, I realized why Agus and Aquil were born in the first place. Our link formed in the ruins of the Holy Grounds did protect us, but it also transformed our souls into a novel form. This prevented the Multum Sanctum from sensing my unique soul as the Goliath of Pyro. It must have believed my soul had completely vanished.
Is that why they said they had no heart?
The heart is the source of the Goliath's power and authority, but it is also engraved with the duties given by God. The meaning of our existence is to do God's work in the first place. Only with the heart can we fully understand what Luca's end garden should be and how to properly guard it. Due to the accident that befell me, the two newborn Goliaths were deprived of their heart which caused them to lack guidance and restraint from God. Maybe the same accident caused the 2 Goliaths of Pyro to be born instead of 1.
But you have the heart, Ifri. Can't you just guide them in fulfilling their duty after restoring your position? Why shouldn't you take it back?
God built the sanctum to create new Goliaths when the need arose, but there should only be 1 Goliath of Pyro at a time. Once I restore my position, the sanctum will sense the rumbling of my soul yet again. Then the existence of any egg will no longer be necessary. It will cease to hatch, and Agus and Aquil will vanish once and for all.
Are you thinking of giving your heart to them? Is it really possible?
The primeval glyphs we found can undo the link. They should also be able to isolate my heart and transfer it into the egg. When they are born again, they will be 1 new and complete Goliath of Pyro.
But without your heart, wouldn't you be in peril?
I should be fine. After all, I've been Ifri for so long. I will keep everyone alive, and as I've told you, you have to trust me. Don't worry, it'll be fine. It's our only option, so let's make haste.
If you say so.
Now, it is done.
Ifri!
The war between the humans and Goliaths of Pyro can finally draw to an end. Thank you, Renee.
Wait, what's happening? No! You said I can trust you! How could you? Ifri! Wake up, Ifri!
Who is the one crying yet again?
Ifri, you...
Surprise! Ifri is back!
But you've just...
Has it faded how we survived the raising Ree? Well, there was something floating away from me. But never you mind. I'm perfectly safe and sound. Huzzah! Whew. Can't believe I actually made it. Incredible indeed. Ifri always knows best. Why are you drawing your sword, Ree? Calm down, yeah?